dismissed every accomplishment I've made. You've talked about my father. Well, you call me an entitled millennial, I call you a carny succubus, because the dirty secret about you, the dirty secret is you need this generation more than it needs you.
What up, y'all? It's KMB, the Section Ninja, in the place to be for a Paper Saber universe, and this is the New World Podcast, brother. And we are talking about Monday Night Raw, July 14, 2025. Cole Graves on commentary. We're in Birmingham, Alabama, and we started it off hot. I just got to say, I really wasn't that excited about SummerSlam. I was like, okay, I got Cody versus Cena. That's awesome. But tonight, after everything, Saturday Night Main Event, all the shenanigans, now that we got it out of the way, we're really building SummerSlam to be some hot, on fire. Besides the Jelly Roll and Randy Orton and Logan Paul. And that match, I'm like, okay, whatever. But everything else, we're building something here special, and it's only going to take a matter of 3 weeks to do it. But we started out with Naomi. She's our new champ. She surprised everybody after Io and Rhea had one of the craziest matches, and Naomi taking advantage and making it a triple threat so she can get that championship. As she's out there, Rhea comes out. She's pissed off. Io comes out. She's pissed off. She's like, I'm going to get my championship back. And I love this Naomi. She's like, hey, both of y'all asses need to get to the back to the line. Oh, man. But Adam Pearce had something to say. He came out. He's like, no. After everything that's transpired, Naomi, congratulations on cashing in. But at SummerSlam, it'll be Naomi versus Rhea versus Io. I know everybody was getting mad on the internet. Like, what is Rhea getting another championship? I don't know. I would love to see these three go on in the ring at SummerSlam. It just sounds like a fire match. So I'm very interested in that. Then we got the Judgment Day Clubhouse, and all this is for Liv. Mr. Finn Balor's got all the gold. He's holding it all. He's a 5-7 belt Balor. Our first match of the night, the Kabuki Warriors versus Roxanne and Raquel. Dom on the outside. This was a fun tag team match. But Roxanne and Raquel got the win. Yeah, over the Kabuki Warriors. Roxanne and Raquel standing tall with each other and with the championships. Jackie's with Paul and Braun in the back. They want to know about Seth. Seth Rollins got hurt at Saturday Night Main Event, and he'll be out for a while, but he still has his briefcase, and it's only a matter of until next year it'll expire, so he can be out. Paul assured us, hey, we got this in the Brawns. Then Jackie's with Lyra, then Bayley before they have their match, 2 out of 3 falls. Lyra's getting a little spicy here with Bayley, and Bayley ain't taking her shit. But, man, this was an awesome match, man. Lyra versus Bayley. Who's going to face Becky at SummerSlam for the Intercontinental Championship? I said I wanted Bayley. I was like, I would love Bayley and Becky. But, no, we got to build the next generation, and Lyra's part of that. But, man, I really enjoyed this. Bayley got a fall. Lyra got a fall. Then, overall, Lyra got the last fall of the night, so she will be facing Becky. Becky comes out dressed in yellow and red. Probably to the Becky Hogan poster at Evolution. She is such a troll. It is great, and I love the fact that these guys are just paying attention to the internet and everybody in the crowd. That's how you know it's special. Jackie is with Stephanie Vancure. She's the big winner. She's going to face whoever at Clash in Paris. Chelsea interrupts, so Chelsea's got a match next with Nikki. Then we get a Karrion Kross package because he's crazy. Saying, Sammy, you gave up. Then Nikki versus Chelsea. I really didn't like this match, honestly. This was kind of the low point. Chelsea deserves better. Nikki just kept screwing up, even her finish. And I was just like, you know what? Chelsea deserves better. In my opinion, Chelsea Green, you deserve so much better than what you were given tonight with Nikki. And, of course, after Nikki gets the win, there's an attack after, and Stephanie is the one because she had a little backstage confrontation with Chelsea, but Stephanie made the save with Nikki Bella. Then we get Adam with Grayson and the New Day. I don't know what's going on here. Where's Austin Theory? Grayson Waller is like a servant to the New Day. I'm like, okay. He's holding that platter. They're like telling him we want our tag team match. Here's some wigs for Adam Pearce. I thought that was great. And then here comes the Judgment Day. And Adam Pearce tells Dom, he's like, you know what? We're going to reevaluate you next week. And if that means you can wrestle, you're going to fight AJ Styles at SummerSlam for the Intercontinental Championship. He's like, no, Dr. Clear. Then you got AJ in the back just like praying to the Lord. He's like, please, God, let Dom be cleared so I can whoop his ass. And even Dom participated. He's like, hey, God, no, I'm not clear. That was some good shit right there, man. And then we get Jackie with Rusev. And Sheamus comes in, and these two are not done whatsoever. Oh, yeah. More meat to beat. Gunther comes out. He's like, who's next? Nobody. Because we have our big gauntlet match coming up after this. Who's going to face Gunther at SummerSlam for his world championship? Like, who's going to step up after this gauntlet? So it's just like all's on the table. Then we get interrupted by Paul and Braun, and they're teasing Gunther and Braun, and I'm Braun Breaker. And I was like, oh, baby, I want that. I need that in my life, but it was a good tease. And it sets up right to our main event. We have Braun Breaker versus LA Knight versus Penta versus Jey Uso versus Punk in this gauntlet match. We started off with Braun Breaker and Penta. And Braun's going through these guys. He goes through Penta. Here comes LA. He goes through LA. Then here comes Jey, and he goes through Jey. And, of course, Braun Bronson's not far behind. He's going to interrupt, and then Punk comes out, and it's just a big fight. And Gunther's watching in the stands, creating memes of himself. And after Braun's attacking, we hear the music. Oh, our tribal chief is back. OTC1, whatever the hell that means. But Roman Reigns is back, and he takes out the Braun Bronze, man. Oh, it was so good. But Punk got the win. After all of this, during this match, he got the win. Then Roman came out, took them all out to show some love, show some respect. And this is what we're going to get. CM Punk versus Gunther at SummerSlam. Hell yeah. Let's go. Oh, my gosh. This was a really good Monday Night Raw. Like I said, the weak sauce of the night was Nikki versus Chelsea. Didn't care for it. My match of the night, oh, it's got to go to Lyra and Bayley. And my moment tonight is my tribal chief. Mwah! Is back, baby. My tribal chief is back. And next week we are in Houston, Texas, SummerSlam August 2nd and 3rd, and now we're building to heat things up for SummerSlam. But that is Raw, July 14, 2025. I give it a solid 4 out of 5. Graves and Cole on commentary in Birmingham, Alabama. I'm tired. It's a lot of wrestling this weekend, folks. A lot of wrestling. So tell me what you thought of the show. Drop those comments below. Hit that like. Hit that subscribe. Share it to grandma. Share it to grandma. Share the bum down in Walmart. I am KMB, the Sexy Ninja. And remember that the New World Podcast is for life.
Spear!